Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's, and today I'm making a Thomas Kinkade inspired wreath. This is a project that I have wanted to do for 2 years, and today I have finally done it. If you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. It's coming up next. I got a couple of these wood ovals. They're by Plaid, and I'm going to be painting them white. Okay, I made a paper pattern of the wood, and I folded it in half so that I could find the center, and then I put holes in here so I could mark where the center was. Then I drilled holes on either side of those marks. And I'm going to put chenille stems down into the holes before I do anything else. And this, I'm hoping, is going to hold this to my wreath. And I'll be back when I'm done. I have the chenille stems in here and pressed on as far as I can get them. And then I just spread these out so that it'll lay flat. And now I'm going to decide where I'm going to put these items. This is the tree from the Dollar Tree, and I took the stuff that was on it. I took that off. So I'm going to be painting this with a little Mod Podge and putting some glitter on it so that it looks finished all the way around. And I have some of my little miniatures. And I'm going to be getting out the snow text too for the snow rider because I can't find snow text anywhere. And that filled in very nicely. And I want to put something on the top of this, and I would like to do a blingy cross. Okay, I cut a piece that is 6 high by 3 wide, and I'm going to cut out 1 stone from the top on either side. Get rid of those little threads. Now I'm going to cut there and up to where I just cut, and I'm going to turn around and do the same thing. And then just have to cut those little threads off. And there's my blingy cross. I'm just going to use a little hot glue. To glue it to the top. Okay, now that I have the church done, I just have to decide where I'm going to put this, and I'm going to keep using my my picture as inspiration. Okay, I don't know how many of the figurines and the trees I'm going to be using and what's going to fit, but before I start, I'm going to use my snow rider, and I'm going to put it on the bases of all of these, and then I'm going to sprinkle them with glitter because unfortunately Snow Rider doesn't have glitter in it where Snow Text does. So I'll be back after I'm done with that. Okay, I got all the little pieces covered with the Snow Rider and the glitter, and I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to get cleaned up. And this takes about an hour to dry completely so that it doesn't come off on your hands anymore. And we'll be back. Okay, everything's dry, and I can touch this without it coming off on my fingers. So I have to decide where I'm going to put things. This has to go this way to fit on the bottom of the wreath. So I'm going to keep the church towards the center. And since it's so tall, I think I'm going to put the tree behind it. And I did find a little mirror that I put some of the Snow Rider and the glitter on. Put that there. And we'll be back after I'm done playing with this. Okay, I put some glue on the tree. And I don't want it to hang over. Now I'm going to put the church on. And I'm going to put that right in front of the tree. Now I can start gluing all the pieces on this. And of course this is only inspired. This definitely does not look exactly like the picture. I think I want this church face a little more because this is the back of the wreath. All I'm doing is throwing tons of glue on the bottom. And I'll be back after I have all my pieces glued in place. Okay, I got the pieces on. And I'm just going to fill in all of this with the Snow Rider. And I'll be adding glitter to it, and as soon as I'm done with that, then we can get started on the wreath. Okay, I have the Snow Rider all over the base. Now I'm just going to load it up with some glitter. And I'm not even going to shake this stuff off until it's dry, because I'm already getting covered. As messy as this is, it is awfully pretty. Notice I'm turning it with the chenille stems. Alright, we'll be back when everything's dry, and then we can start on the wreath. Okay, I got the little village scene done, and everything's dry. Come on, focus. And I built up a little bit of the snow around the mirror. Alright, I'm going to set this aside and get started on the wreath. And this is kind of what I'm going for. This wreath was actually all crystal, or to look like crystal. And of course, I'm not going to be able to find anything like that. So what I'm doing is using a white wreath. Okay, I got this wreath on an after Christmas clearance. I think it was Michael's. It might have been Packetans. About 2 years ago when I first decided I wanted to try this. I fluffed it all up. And I pushed some of these on the bottom towards the back because that little miniature is going to sit in here. And I want this to help it stay even though I'm going to still wire it in with those chenille stems. I think it needs a little extra for stability. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is put the ribbon in and a bow, and then we'll get started putting all the clear ornaments that I've been collecting. I got this ribbon at Walmart. I'm going to pre-warn you, if you get this, you're going to be covered with glitter. And for as much as I like glitter, this is really unreal. My craft room is now covered. But I got the bow done, and now I'm going to start putting the ribbon on. And I'm going to wrap it around. And then I'll adjust it after I have it all on there. And once again, it's a wreath, so it's hard to get it all in one shot. But I'll do my best. Okay, I got the ribbon in and the bow attached. And I kept the bow a little loose because it's going to have to make room for that little scene. Okay, now I'm going to get out all my clear ornaments. Okay, I've got the acrylic trees. I've got the clear reindeer. I don't remember where I got these. I got them last year. I think it was Michael's. But these are tiny iridescent ornaments. And these are the ones that I just got at Walmart. And I got these a couple years ago. And they are just like a garland. And I'm going to do something that the original inspiration didn't have. I'm going to add lights. Okay, I got the lights in. And I tried to tuck them behind all of the branches so that they have more of a glow than a glare. And now I'm going to take a chenille stem around this, and I'm going to attach it to the very back. Okay, I pushed a chenille stem through here so that it would come out the back. And then I just wired in the battery pack. And I made sure that the switch is easily accessible, although this is on a timer. I'm not going to be setting it up until nighttime. Okay, now I have all the basics done. I get started on the ornaments. Okay, the acrylic trees are not ornaments. They're actually meant for the little villages. So I took some 26 gauge wire. I wanted something thin enough to go around this, but not show. So I just wrapped it around, twisted it in the back, and now I can attach it to the branches of the wreath. And I'll be back after I get that done. Okay, I got the little trees wired in. And after I wired them, I just cut the back off so that they were shorter. Because I am not using any glue with this at all. Because this wreath originally was $25. And there's no way in the world I'm going to pay that kind of money again. Even though I did get it on an after Christmas sale, I can't replace it for what I paid. So everything is going to be wired in or just hung. Okay, let's get some of the little round ornaments. So using the same wire, I took these tiny ornaments and clustered them in threes. And just twisted it up. And I'm just going to wrap it around one of the branches. This is really hard to see in the daylight. Okay. Now on to those pretty silver ones I got at Walmart. And I'm going to be using wire to wire these on also. Okay, I got all the ornaments on and the crystal garland. I don't know if I'm going to have room for the deer or not. Come on, focus. But I think that's about all I'm going to put on there. And like I said, everything is wired in, so this can be taken apart later on. Alright, now let's see if I can get the seam in there. Okay, I put it up on a stand so that I can reach under it. Wish me luck. Okay, I'm going to straighten out the chenille stems. And I'm going to nestle this in where I want it. Ooh, I hope this works out. I've wanted this for 2 years. I really hope it works out. Okay, and all I got to do is find the chenille stems. And I'm going, once I get them all through here, I'm going to twist them. But I can't do this with the camera in front of my face. So, I'll be back. Okay, I got all the chenille stems pulled in and I've twisted them. And I brought this up to give this a little more stability. Unfortunately, I can't get it completely through here. Unless I raise it up really high. Let's tuck these in and we're going to see how the front looks. You get to see this the same time I do. Okay, it's leaning forward a little bit. I'm just going to tuck that back. Get this bow up in here to hide the mechanics. Oh, I love this. Okay, I'm going to hang this on the door. And I really don't have to put a hanger on it because this is a wire frame. So let's see how it looks on the door. Well, there it is, all done. It looks exactly the way I wanted it to. If you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and happy creating, everyone.